celebrity slave ship departing the Gold Coast and making short stops at Bahia, Port-au-Prince, and Havana before our final destination of Savannah. Hi, I'm Miss Pat, and I'll be serving you here in Cabin A. We will be crossing the Atlantic at an altitude that's pretty high, so shackles must be worn at all times. To put on your shackle, take the right hand and place the metal ring around your left hand like so. Repeat the action using your left hand to secure the right. If you have any trouble binding yourself, I'd be more than glad to assist. Once you reach the desired altitude, the captain will turn off the fasten your shackle sign, allowing you a chance to stretch and dance in the aisles of it. Otherwise, shackles must be worn at all times. Also, we ask that you please refrain from call and response singing, as that sort of thing can lead to rebellion. And of course, no drugs are allowed on board. Can you repeat after me? No drugs.
No drugs.
With a little more enthusiasm, please. No drugs. That was great. Once we're airborne, I'll be by with magazines and earphones to be purchased for the price of your firstborn mail. If there's anything I can do to make this middle passage more pleasant, just press the little button overhead and I'll be with you fast, and you can say, "Go down, Moses." Thanks for flying, celebrity. And here's hoping you have a pleasant takeoff.
Get on board, celebrity slave ship. Get on board, celebrity slave ship. Get on board, celebrity slave ship. There's room for me on board.
Hi, it's Pat again. I'm sorry to disturb you, but someone is playing drugs. And what did we just say? No drugs. It must be someone who coached. But we here in Cabin A are not going to respond to those drugs. As a matter of fact, we don't even hear them. Repeat after me. I don't hear any drugs.
I don't hear any drums.
And I will not rebel.
And I will not rebel.
Okay, now I realize some of us are a bit edgy after hearing about the tragedy on board the Laughing Bear. But let me assure you, Celebrity has no intention of throwing you overboard and collecting the insurance. We value you. Why, the songs you are going to sing in the Cotswolds, under the burning heat and the stinging lash, will metamorphose and give birth to the likes of James Brown and the Fabulous Flames. And you, yes you, are going to come up with some of the best dances. The best dances. The Watusi, the Funky Chicken, and just think of what you are going to be to William Faulkner. Alright, so you're going to have to suffer a few hundred years. But from your suffering will come a culture so complex. And with this little item here, you'll become millionaires! Oh no, don't panic. We're just caught in a little thunderstorm. Now the only way we're going to make it through this one is if you abandon your God and learn to worship a new one. So, on the count of 3, let's all sing. 1, 2, nobody knows the trouble I see. Oh, I forgot to mention, when singing, omit the TH sound. The becomes duh. They becomes day. Got it? Yeah! Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Oh, so you don't like that one? Well then, let's try another. Summertime and the living is easy. Gershwin, he's from another oppressed people, so he understands. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high, and the cotton is sing. Malcolm X. Julia with Miss Diane Carroll. Those 4 little girls in Alabama. Martin Luther King. Oh no! The Supremes just broke up. Stop playing those drums. Those folks will be confiscated once you reach Savannah. You can't change history. You can't turn back time. Repeat after me. I don't hear any drums. And I will not rebel. I will not rebel. I will not leave. Hi. It's Pat here. Things got a bit jumpy back there, but the captain has just informed me that we have safely landed in our destination of Savannah. Please check the overhead before exiting, as any baggage you don't claim will be trash. It's been fun, and we hope the next time that you consider travel, it's with celebrity. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Going up the roller coaster in the gym. Have a nice day. See ya. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah! Now you feel it.
becoming too much for us.
And we couldn't resolve the contradictions of our existence.
And we couldn't resolve yesterday's pain.
So, we gave away our life, and now we live inside Ebony magazine.
Yes, we live inside a world where everything is beautiful and everyone wears fabulous clothes.
And no one says anything profound
Or meaningful.
or contradictory.
Because no one talks. Everyone just smiles and shows off their cheekbones.
Last month, I was black and fabulous while holding a bottle of vodka.
This month we get to be black and fabulous together. There are, of course, setbacks.
We have to smile like this for a whole month.
And we have no social life.
And no sex.
And at times it feels like we're suffocating. Like we're not human anymore.
And everything starts to feel rehearsed. Even this other kind of pain we're feeling.
The kind of pain that comes from feeling no pain at all.
But one can't have everything.
Can one?
So, if life is becoming too much for you, do like we did.
Give away your life and come be beautiful with us. We guarantee.
No contradiction.
Just smiles.
Click,
Smile.
click,
Smile.
click.
And no pain.
I know the secret. The secret to your pain, of course, I always didn't know. First, I had to die. Then, come back to life where I had the gift. You see, Captain had sent me off in front in search of some of them screaming yellow bastards, of course. I didn't know why they were screaming, seeing as we was trying to kill them and they us. But anyway, I'm off searching and searching. When all of a sudden I find myself caught smack dead in the middle of this explosion. Blinding, burning, scalding explosion must have been a booby trap or something. Hell, there's fire all around me. Hell, I'm on fire. Like a piece of chicken dropped in a skillet and crackling grease, and then I ask myself, Junior, if your flesh is on fire, how come you don't feel no pain? And I didn't. Wow. Just as I'm standing here, I didn't feel a thing. That's when I sort of put two and two together and realized I didn't feel a whole lot of hurt because I didn't die. Well, I just picked myself on out of that explosion. Yeah. Once you're dead, why keep on dying, you know? So I picked myself on out of that explosion, fully expecting to see white clouds, Jesus and my mama. Only I see more war. Shooting going off in this direction, and then that direction, and there in front of me is all the guys. Hubert, JF, Captain. I guess the sound of the explosion must have attracted them or something. So I yells to him, I say, hey there, Hubert. Hey there, Captain. And they still just staring like they seen some kind of ghost. So I tells them how I died, and I guess it wasn't my time, because here I am, fully in the flesh and bones, not a scar on my body. And they still just staring. So I took the staring back. And what I saw, well, to this day I fully can't explain what I saw, but just as sure as they was wearing green and holding guns, each one of these boys had a slice of the future on their faces. Yeah, I saw all the pain they was going to do to folks, and it was going to get done to them. I saw how JF, once he got back to Chicago, was going to get shot dead by this police. I saw how Hubert, once he got back, he was going to start beating up on his old lady, which I couldn't understand because he only went on and on about how much he loved her. All of these boys had blood in their future and pain in their path, and God and the devil, one of them spoke to me, he said, Jude, these colored boys ain't going to be the same after this war. They ain't going to have no kind of happiness. That's when it come to me. Secret to that pain. So later that night, after the medics done fixed me up and saw me fit to fight, with a needle I stole from him, I went over to where he was sleeping in. Psst. Psst. I shot a little air into his vein. Right then and there, all the pain that comes just cleared. Left his face. 2 weeks later, I got Woodrow, Jimmy Joe. I haven't spent all night waiting by the latrine because I knew the captain was going to make his late night visiting. Psst. Psst. I got him too. Yeah. That's how come I died and came back to life. Because just like Jesus went around healing the sick, I'm supposed to go around healing all the pain these colored boys wearing after the war. Psst. Psst. I know the secret. The secret to your pain, the secret to yours, and yours, and yours. Psst. Psst.
God created black people, and black people created style. The name's Miss Raj, and that's R-O-J. And you can find me every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights at The Bottomless Pit, the watering hole for the wild and weary, which dare ask the question, is there life after Jerry? Thanks, Dom. Yes, it may be black and Swiss, the VP's seen them, which is not to suggest we're lacking in cultural diversity. Or you see there are your dinge queens, white men who like their chicken legs dark. There's Los Muchachos de la Neighborhood, but the speciality of the house are the snap queens. We are a rare breed. For you see, if something strikes our fancy, if the truth comes piercing through the dark, well, you can't let it go past unnoticed. Child, you must pronounce it with a snap. Snapper comes from another galaxy as the all snap queens. That's right. I ain't your regular American oppressed Negro. Oh no, I'm an extraterrestrial. Now, I ain't talking none of the stuff you've seen in the movies either. I have real power. And speaking of no power, will you please tell Miss Stringy with the rum and coke that if Miss Raj wanted to remain sober, she would have stayed home and drank Kool-Aid? Yes, I was placed here to study the life habitats of deteriorating society. When we talk in New York City, she is the queen of deterioration. Miss New York is doing a slow dance with death, and I'm here to warn you all, but before I do, I must know. Don't you love my patio pants? And that Funicello immortalized them in Beach Blanket Bingo, and I've continued the legacy. For as they say, if you got it, flaunt it, and if you don't, front it and snap to death any fool who dares defy you.
Oh my God, my demons are showing. Jesus Christ.
Yes, my demons live in my Bacardi and Coke. Let's just hope as far as y'all concerned, I dance my demons out before I drink my demons out, because those dancing demons will take you for a ride, those drinking demons will take you, and you'll find yourself doing the strangest of things. Like the time I locked my father in the bloom closet. Seems the liquor made his tongue real liberal, and he decided to call me a sissy over and over again. He was going on, you sissy this and you sissy that, all while walking toward the broom closet. So my demons took hold of my wedges, and I kicked the son of the gun in the broom closet and locked the door. And 3 days later, I remembered he was there. Oh God. Another.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Miss Raj is quintessential style.
I cornrow the hairs on my legs so that
It's spelled M-I-S-S-R-O-J, and I dare any fool to mess with me because I would snap his tail into oblivion.
I have the power, you know. Every time I snap, I send a beat in your heart.
So if you find yourself gasping for air in the middle of the night, chances are you messing with Miss Raj and she ain't like it too much. Like the time I was at Jones Beach and this fool decided to take issue with my Corlott Sailor ensemble. This muscle-bound Brooklyn thug in the skin type, bikini soul skin type, and instead of brain, the whole world can tell, actually, that God blessed him with an extra thick piece of sausage. You know, like the ones for breakfast? Well, he decided to blur out as I walked past, hey, there's a little sissy over there. So, I walked up to the poor dear very calmly and a heart attack right there. You don't believe me? Cross me, come on, come on! Yes, if this place be the answer, we're asking all the wrong questions. The only reason I come here is to communicate with my origins. Flashing lights and signals from my planet way out there, and yes, girl, I'm talking further out than Flatbush. The flashing lights tell me how much time there is before the end. I hate the people here, I hate the drinks, but most of all, I hate this damn music. This ain't real music. Give me some Aretha Franklin. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, yeah. Come on and dance your last dance with Miss Raj. Last call is but to drink away, but each step puts you closer to the end. Our horizon goes up, you can't get no job. Come on, everybody, and dance. A whole race of people that's been trashed and debased. Some sick woman throws a baby out the window because she thinks it's the devil. Everybody snap. New York Post, snap. Snap for every time you walk past one smelling trifling and you can't see it. Snap for every fool who kills himself after he gets the jump on being killed. And snap for every idiot who bored carrying around his fear takes the shooting of the people in the streets. Yeah, come on and dance your last dance with Miss Ross, but don't be fooled by the banners or the balloons, because this ain't no party around here. It's a wake. And the casket's made out of stone, steel, and glass, and the people are running all over the paper like maggots on a dead piece of meat. So come on and dance your last dance with Miss Ross, but don't be fooled when ain't no beat holding you together, because we traded in our drums for respectability. And that was just words. Words rapping, words screeching, words flowing instead of blood, because you know that old thing don't work no more. Words crackling like fire, so by the time you light a match on 125th Street and run to Midtown, that flame done blown out. So come on, everybody, and dance to Miss Ross and her demons. We don't ask for acceptance, we don't ask for approval. We are who we are, and we move on. I bet you'll never hear two fingers put together and not think of Miss Ross. That's power, patio pants and all. So come on, everybody, and dance to Miss Ross. Dance and snap, dance and snap, dance and snap.